this is the guys.
Nice to see you.
I've heard of him.
Storm, what's been the focus in the last 2 days, or last 3 days with the defense in terms of kind of broader conversations with Coach Shizik and Coach Warren?
For the conversation, has really been execution. Just going out there and doing what we're taught. You know, the end of the day, with the players out in the field, we got a coach give us a task to do, the job to do. And we just got to go out there. We have all the tools for it, so we have to go out there and execute and make plays.
What do you think has been the issue, maybe a little bit of a lack of execution the last 4 games?
Over the last 4 games, I'd say maybe sort of just focus. Like now, a lot of the guys, talking to some of the teammates, just make sure everybody's locked in. And we had a good practice today, and we're just building off of every week, just trying to get better, locking in, and doing what we're taught.
There have been some stretches where the other teams just kind of get on a roll offensively, and I think they have 5 quarters, they have 10 or more first downs. Gene said yesterday he can sense sort of a snowball effect with that, and he can sort of see it starting to happen. Can you sense it when you guys kind of get in that mode where the other team is moving regularly, and it's kind of takes a while to kind of get yourself out of it?
As a defensive player, defensive back, we never really, want to have that feeling. The last few weeks, it's happened, and our main thing is just to go out there and fix it. There's never a feeling that, guys are going to get on the roll. Obviously, the other team, they're on scholarship too, so they're going to make plays, but our job is to limit those plays and, do what we're taught, do what we do best.
When that is happening, what is the level of frustration? Can you sense frustration among your teammates?
When it happens, obviously, you don't want it to happen, and teammates, we talk, and the main thing is talking and getting things fixed, but that's the main thing for us.
Storm, is there something with, this is obviously a new system you're playing with Gene, calling plays and being the coordinator. Is there something that maybe hasn't clicked yet for you guys after 4 games, just in terms of schematics or the way the defense is set up and the way you're going about trying to do what you're trying to do? Is there something that's just not there yet?
I honestly don't think so. Like I said, we have all the tools that we need, and we're the guys out there playing. So we just need to do a better job of communicating and, get, like I said, doing what we're taught and following through what we're taught.
If you have all the tools, why is it not working?
All the tools wasn't not working. Really, it's life. We have lots of ups and downs. Things aren't going to go the way you plan all the time. So, our main focus going into like the next game, this coming week, just focus and relax and play ball. It's the same game we've been playing since elementary school, but it's just faster. So the main thing is just focusing and just doing what we're taught.
What's the mentality among the team, the players, in terms of just the morale? Y'all feel like we can get us done, confident that it can get better and better? Or what are the conversations like with you and your teammates?
It's all confidence. We never try to get too down on something. And like I said, the main thing is just holding each other accountable. And when you hold somebody else accountable and you play for them, that's where trust comes in. When trust comes in, that's when you play your best ball.
Stone Coach Brown said that he still believes you guys could be a good defense, and just different players throughout these last couple of weeks have all kind of said similar things. What gives you guys? Is there any one thing that you look at that you guys have done well or done consistency that you're drawing confidence from? Like, if we do this, if we do it like this, we can still be a good defense.
Yeah, I think non-tangible thing from that is I say just positivity. We don't try to get too negative. If we are at a point, then we rally up and get everybody going. Try to get everybody going on the same page. But just staying positive and encouraging one another.
So when we talked to Cedric and Power after the game Saturday night, you could sort of feel it from them, like the frustration. The anger, which I thought was understandable. After what you guys had been through. What would you say the general mood of this defense is? Are you guys mad, or just what would be the feeling in general? Do you think?
Yeah, I feel like it's always frustration between us. But yeah, the main feeling It's just frustration knowing that we have the, the talent and there's never, lack of talent between everybody. And on the defense, like, we have everybody that we need and knowing what we're capable of doing. And probably, the reason why we're frustrated. And, our main goal is to change that and, play how we're supposed to play like the players we are.
We saw a little bit of a different tone from Mack yesterday than we normally do when we get him every Monday. Did you guys sense a different tone from him on Sunday when he met with you?
I feel like with Coach Brown, he's always encouraging. Obviously, like you see that he's a little frustrated. Like, we're all frustrated, but we know, like I said, what we're capable of doing, and that's the main thing. Just staying true to who we are, and listening to him, and taking the notes that he says. Also with Coach Chiswick, just staying positive and improving day by day.
You say he's always positive. Is there any other kind of edge that maybe comes out at times like this when you guys have a loss like this or a poor performance that maybe you've seen the last couple of days from him?
I feel after a performance like that, I don't think anyone has, is real, like, is not frustrated. So, coming from him, like I said, just staying, like, we're going in every day and working, like coming into practice, like today, just guys having energy, guys making plays and playing how we're supposed to play, and feeding off him and what he brings us, just the leadership and everything that he does for us, and then just playing for him.
What have you seen from Virginia Tech's quarterback and offense, wide receivers?
Yeah, they're a good team. Like running spread, and they have some playmakers on the outside. So, just really watching the quarterback. Like he's a good player, makes good reads, can make good throws, and like I said, the receivers are good players, can catch a deep ball, run a lot of, a lot of different routes. So it's just going to be a challenge for us, but we have confidence in us and the defense, taking that.
Can ACC play be a fresh start for you guys as a defense? I mean, it's only been non-conference games so far. Like, do you look at it that way, or how would you look at what's ahead of you in the ACC?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. I mean, we're 3-1 right now. So the main goal is that's the goal. But the other thing besides that is we have to go 1-0 each week. So we're not worried about that right now. The main goal is just improving and getting better week by week, and we'll worry about the next week after this one.
So how do you assess your individual performance through these 4 weeks? Obviously knowing what it took for you to even get back to a point where you're a full-time starter playing.
Yeah, I say the first 3 weeks wasn't my best performances. I know what type of player I am and what I'm capable of doing. And this last game I feel like I improved and played better for my teammates, and that's the main reason. Like why I'm doing hard is for my teammates and the trust I have with my brothers. But from this point on, it's going to be improvements.
Are you fully healthy? Have you been fully healthy all 4 games?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Stormy talked about being accountable. I mean, it seems like Tony might be one of the guys who kind of gets frustrated more than other guys. I don't know, just watching the games, kind of got into it with Noah a little bit, and I think at Georgia State it was Dez that was getting on him. Like, what do you see from him? Is he upset about all this? Tony, I'm saying.
Oh, he's not. Like Tony's a competitor, and everybody on the defense is a competitor. And when you saw that, it was really just guys wanting to win, and that's all that came from it. Like guys want to win, guys want to come out and just play. But with him, like he's all good. He's a real competitive person. And at the end of the day, he wants to do what we all want to do, is to win.
You guys good?
Thanks,
Thanks, Norm.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.